My life with spinocerebellar ataxia. In the kitchen. I'm just going to show you how I handle the dishwasher here. My kitchen isn't really big enough for me to use my wheelchair in here and do things. And I can't stand for any length of time, so I have to use the dishwasher, which is no great tragedy. I must admit, because I don't like dishes anyway. But I also can't bend down to put the dishes in the machine. So what I do is I bring my wheelie walker in here, which I'll show you shortly, and sit down so that I can have the dishes beside me on the kitchen bench so that I can put them in the dishwasher, and I'll show you how I do that. I've got a grabber here that's got, I don't know if you can see it, there. It's got rubber tips on it. It's got rubber tips on it, so I use that for handling the dishes. Okay, so I put the dish on it like so, and then I have to manipulate it into the thing, which is pretty hard at times because I can't really see what I'm doing. I'll get it there eventually. I won't get it. There it is. Not terribly successful, but at least it's in there. So I'll put this one on. There we go. Whoops. It's moving in. Get a plate. Grab hold of that. Now I can actually reach that just, but I'll show you anyway because I haven't got many dishes to put in here to show you, so I'll just do this. Whoops, dropped it. It's easier to get them out than it is to put them in, but I just want to show you quickly how I handle it. Now, I'll show you my wheelie walker. There's my wheelie walker. I haven't had this one very long. It's carbon fibre and it's nice and light. I needed one that I could fold up and put in the boot of a car. And I had to be able to lift it because my old one was quite heavy, and people who might drive me around have dubious backs and they struggled with my old one. So I used to put it in the car, and it was heavy for me too. So I was getting to the point where I couldn't lift it anymore, and I wanted to get a nice lightweight one. Now I'll just show you how this folds up. Right, we get it over here so you can see a bit better. And, oh, hang on, I better take this out or it won't fold. Can't have a water bottle in there. So what I normally do is I just velcro the thing together, the little basket, which is just a material basket, and you grab it like that, give it a yank, and voila, it's together. And it's being held together by this red clip there so that it's easier to pick up. I'm not at the best angle for picking it up at the minute, but it's very light and it makes life easier for me. To open it, you just push the red button down and it undoes it. You get it like that. Take that out there, of course, because it won't open. And Bob's your uncle. Put the brakes on. And I can sit down. So that's how I do the kitchen stuff. My kitchen, as you can see, it's quite narrow, so I can't, I mean I can drive the wheelchair in here, but I can't do anything basically, because you can't open cupboards or anything because the wheelchair's there, there's no room. So I actually don't do a lot of cooking or anything anymore unless I've got help, because I can't stand to do anything, so I need help in the kitchen, which I'm currently getting through my NDIS plan. That's the National Disability Insurance Scheme here in Australia. And I'm going to have to look at getting a new oven, because I do like to warm things up, etc. And because I don't do a lot of cooking, I might, with the help of my support worker, I'll cook something, but I'll cook a batch of it so that I can divide it up and put it in the freezer. So of course I want to warm things up. I do have a microwave, but I'm not keen on the microwave, because when you heat things up in it, it heats them up, but they don't stay warm very long, I found, so I prefer to warm things up in my oven. Now this oven isn't much good to me now, unfortunately, because if I get my wheelchair in here, I can open it, excuse the dirty looking oven, but I can't reach in there to get anything, so, and it's really quite awkward. So I want to get an oven with a side opening door, which will be much better in these cramped circumstances. That'll have to wait a while until I can afford one. Anyway, that's my kitchen. Not very practical now, but that's life. You like my pretty flowers up top there? I decided I needed colour during winter. I hate winter. In fact, I despise winter. So I wanted some colour. So I'm growing some flowers just to brighten the place up a bit. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like my video. I like to think that people are getting an idea of my life with spinocerebellar ataxia. It's not always easy. Some things are difficult. Some days are good. Some days are very bad. But you have to keep going. So anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.